Hi guys, welcome to this particular system. It's not ArcoLinux, it's a riser. So in the ArcoLinux ecosystem there are lots of things. There's the ArcoNet, Arco Pro, Arco Plasma, there's a riser, ALCI, Kali, with all the knowledge combined, all the videos I've made, all the websites, you can do anything. In this case, in a riser's case, so this is an ISO, Unreal Metal, well, system Unreal Metal, and the riser, Brave is not there yet. Let's get Brave. I like Brave. Let's first kill this thing. Super escape. Fail to execute Brave. Sure. Sudo pacman -s Brave or sy Brave. If you do not have the new packages in, right, then you get the database in with this Y thing. So super D Brave, and there we go. I wanted to go to a riser, so let's see what the system finds. You probably have to mention Linux to it. A riser automate ArcoLinux installation with Alice scripts. So you can download, you can build Sierra, build your own ISO, and that's what I've written down. I have to check after 6 months or so, and let's see, 2 years ago, 11 months ago already, right? I said, let's see if we can update it just to educate people, because you can create your own riser, right? Reuse our code to create your own personalized ISO. And we've just given it a name. We got a copy paste, put it on a local. So this is a user. The user is called Eric, and this is a riser. That's the official place. And voila, we could have chosen any desktop. We choose Plasma, and it's all explained how to create a new ArcoLinux ISO based on a riser under 60 minutes, and it's called Area. Now we have Plasma and chat.lm a little bit later. Forgot to change the login. That's the default that I have on this system. So basically, I'm just gonna have a look. So this is the code. Probably, do I need another one? Let's have a look. Repositories. Area, boom. So there are two things I need to git pull, git clone, better. First git clone, then later git pull. I can probably, let's see, git pull already. Control H. Here's a riser. And this is the official thing, data, and here is the not so official thing. So we got we've got both of them. Everything is here. So the git clone not necessary, not on this machine. Otherwise it's git clone, and then you type in the URL, which is up here. That's the URL up here, or down here, whatever you like to copy paste from, and then git clone it. In my case, I can git pull. Probably nothing will happen, but I want to be sure, because this is a year ago that I've been here. Git pull. All right, check. Now the other part is the part from the developers, and the developers is of course me again, but it's from the official GitHub, which is up here, a riser installer. This is the official one. If anything changes, you need to find it here. So we have the riser, Sierra, Dev, Alice. That's it. And with that, you have an operating system based on Arch with everything you like. So I need to compare a riser with Sierra, and actually we can also do the following. We can compare a riser with Sierra. So get all these GitHubs in and see what the difference is. That's not important, it's a README, but nevertheless I checked it out. This is where it goes out, where we're gonna put the ISO, so the build folder, the output folder. So that's not that important, but here it starts to change a little bit. Okay, now enough. I'm gonna go and compare between this one and the other one was in documents. No, projects. Was it in projects? Let's see, it was in, where did I find it? Data. So here we have the old way of building, built in the ISO. And this is the Alice. This is the scripts. These are the scripts from Pico, from GitHub. And we need to find out, that's maybe first before we start building things, this one and this one, are they the same? What did we change in 1 year's time? Probably a lot. So melt it is. I want this to be updated, so this goes to the right. This has been updated, so I put it here. Source, destination, compare, and let's have a look. This is new, fine, edit, device release is just the name and the date, keep it as is. This is all new, I see. So we've added our fixed key, which is a great way of changing the keys in Arch. We're always messing with keys, but with this little script, everything is just quickly. Okay. So we have a get nemesis on area here. README is just probably just some text, so it doesn't matter really. You can read all of it, but copy to write is faster. And here there are things that changed. So the branch master changed. So Pico, I call them for short, pico.dev. Pico changed the branch on GitHub. That's it. Save. And basically, well, the only thing that really matters is this one and that one. These two matter. So I'm gonna go straight to these. So master and main. I chose for Sweden, Norway, Netherlands, Belgium, France, and Germany as well. A little bit more. But this is actually enough. But here I've made the distinction, right? I can keep it. And here we've said, let's not install Cinnamon, it says here. And here we are installing Cinnamon. So on the riser, we say Cinnamon it is. And XFC is out, Plasma is out as well. And we have Lithium IC here as a choice. So some changes, some differences, choices as usual. It's cool. Here we have master and main again. So all over. It's often easier to just say stop and click again, because then immediately we go to where we're supposed to be. So he got rid of that. So Pico, right? This is code of Pico. And then we have this. Here's a line that's gone. Let's save. And here we have to be careful because, well, we're not gonna install KDE, but here I've added Plasma Wayland session. So for now it's not important. But what package is important for you on Plasma? Change it, edit, remove it, right? Anything? All right, now we're done. So download sit and all that is just probably the name, branch, sit and master, I suppose. And that's okay. Main and master. So there are really scripts in there just for him, and that's good. Look at that. That is strange. Yeah, 1 year's time, huh? So many things can happen. But yeah, better read it. better check it out like this. Okay, change. And then this is all technical. This is not from us. We didn't do anything. But here it's a simple click. Main. Fast fetch. What did I now change? Control Z. Neo fetch. Okay. So neo fetch or fast fetch is just a tool. Choices. So in the whole, there are not that many changes. Because it was working already correctly. Yep, okay, we've seen this one. One last time, super F, refresh comparison. So this is going to be created when we build something. That is called get nemesis on area. The other one is get nemesis on Arizer. The other one is on Sierra. So that's just a script to get the ArcoLinux nemesis script from github.com/eric-dubois. So it feels like this is okay, right? This seems to be okay. That means I need to put it online. If I put it online, then I can incorporate it, download it inside the ISO. So basically just the date, I suppose, 2025-01-23. So we still know what we did. And in next year, January, we'll take a look at it again. So that's one thing. This is area. Did I make a lot of changes in building the ISO? How to build the ISO? New folder. This is where it needs to go. And that's the original one is this one, Arizer. The rest is actually already a choice. This was XFC, I think, and this is Plasma. We'll see. Or was it Cinnamon? So, README. All right, just the name. LSDEF. We don't need LSDEF. True. Build ArcoLinux with Alice. Let's have a look. So, back in those days, it was 75. Now we're on 82. So that's done. We're gonna put it in another folder called area build and area out, which makes sense. We're gonna git clone Alice, but then the area variant, and it's gonna go to Eric Dubois. It's already online, and we're gonna put it there. We don't have a dev version, because often that's interesting to have a dev check. I did not do this, did not do that. No sound, I don't want live CD sound. That's gone by now. Actually, we can remove this. So the download user needed to be hashtagged out, but that's okay. So it's still okay. So we will not find it. And that's okay. You'll probably add an extra hashtag in front of it. Enfin, good. It's gone. We don't want it. That's it, I guess. Setup is for some reason another version. Ah yeah, that's the one for ArcoLinux and that's the one for Eric Dubois, another GitHub, right? Another setup. And here we have things. We can keep this. This is just for me to remind me, git commit and all that, git reset, stuff like that, so I don't forget. And here we have a tab. So let's keep it clean, but the rest can, wow, that's not important. Okay, yeah. Voila. Done. Everything the same. Super F. Then refresh super F. That was that. That was, yes, we don't have that here. Okay, I think we're there. Git cloning everything. Fun. Here we go. So I've got my own way of building things. So now I'm a user. I have my own computer. I have two things. That's it. Two things. And with these two things, let's put this one online as well. 2501 and the date 23. Voila. Let's build. So build ArcoLinux with Alice, and it follows 82. That's cool. No errors. And if you want to have a technical look at it, it's here now, right? Nope, it's here, right? Area. It's building. This is your future system. And sometimes if you're in here, you see things change. The number here, 95, 71 folders. So it's busy. It's creating all kinds of things, writing all kinds of things. And later on, an ISO will pop out. Doesn't take that long since it's a pure Arch thing plus Alice. That's it. Where did we put Alice? Just here. So in the root, so the slash, there's a folder Alice. We make sure that the files in here are executable. Start sh. When we type Alice, it's going to go to start sh. And in there, we say, do you want to get the last GitHub code? So we can keep the same ISO. Like a month later from now, I boot up with that ISO and I say, I've made some changes to the GitHub and I did not build the ISO. He's gonna grab the code from the GitHub. So there's no need in building again and again and again, because if you only change the Alice script, it just gets it, Git pulls it, Git reset hard, right? It says whatever, and it pulls everything, and you're gonna schmod things, meaning executable, 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 everything that has an sh, execute this thing, make it executable better. And then shall we start the Alice script, and then we go to a certain folder, a certain file, and off it goes. So it's not that hard to follow the logic behind how it's done. And of course, all credit should go to the one who created this, and that's Pico. So let's end up with going to Pico. So there's Ariser, Alice scripts, the Alice ArcoLinux installation script is a great tool, right? It has been working splendidly, and all the information he gives you, you should, well, all the questions go here, obviously, but all the information you can get here. Have a look what's possible. There's a lot more to play around with. All right. So have fun exploring more and learning more. This is a great reference point, but then again, just read the Arch Wiki, right? Read the Arch Wiki over and over and over again until you get it. Solid state drive. What information is about? Can you find about solid state drive? Maximize. XFCE. Huh? Read. In the meantime, we're almost finished. And the video is only 20 minutes, so we could go for a setup of Super F7 and do a template thing, clone, Control A, area. This is not an ISO that you will be getting. Don't think so. Never put it online, I think. This is something you should play around with, right? Last one, look at the dates. 2023-02, 2024, 2025. It is really up to you. And you see the size of Arch getting bigger and bigger and bigger. People say that from time to time. It's bloated. Arch is getting bloated. It is getting bigger, right? Shh. So, open. Start. We boot up. And this is so recognizable, right? But remember the, let me set me the load keys thing, load keys, BE 11.1. Yes, I've got myself a ZT. What I was going to type is this. There is a folder, a new folder there, Alice. And that's where it's gonna do stuff. If we type Alice, it runs the script, let us install Arch, wait long enough so that pacman init service is finished. I've been talking probably long enough. Check with systemctl status pacman init if you want to be sure. Do you want to get the last GitHub code in? It's the same as on the ISO, so right? Otherwise, yes, sure. And then you say this and this will happen. It will grab the code. Shall we start ls script? Yes, you say. All right, off you go. And you can go and eat, walk, do a trip, whatever. You're coming back and everything will be installed. And that's the power of this way of doing things, right? Why would you choose this particular thing? It's automated. The selling points are somewhere here. I think was it in the text or here? So it's Arch, efficient, unattended, no human intervention necessary during installation. It goes on and on and on. But you need to pre-configure it, which is not really a but, because you want to configure it anyway. You want to have Plasma, or you want to have Cinnamon, or you have something, right? So choose whatever you like, and then you get, these are a few examples. I forgot to do an extra effect here. Doesn't matter, right? Just some examples. So in the meantime, he's downloading. Cool. Hopefully from Sweden. That's for me fastest. But yes, servers can always go down. A few days ago, Osbeck server was a bit sick, so we moved to something else by default now. But hey, that will always happen. Computers will always crash or go down or need fixing. That's a given. Let's follow around a little bit. And where should we be right now? All this possibly missing firmware is not important unless it is. But it's not by default, right? There is something called, how is it called again? Sudo pacman -s make init cpio firmware. Yeah, there he is. So if you type this one, it's gonna install lots of things. It was already there. I think it's that one. So if I do sudo pacman -remove now stupid, then you have this. Let's see. Yeah, that's the list. So it's a group package and it provides all of these guys. And then you don't see the errors anymore. So on ArcoLinux, we've added that particular package. Don't like seeing these warnings. This is Xorg. Yep. Xorg prop. So whenever you're trying to grasp a Linux operating system, check out the names and gradually look it up one by one over time. LightDM is coming in now. RipRep is here. RG in the terminal to look something up. AOR, I did choose something from AOR, which is parubin. Okay. Could be yebin or yegit. Not yegit. Yeah, sure, why not? Yegit as well. As long as you can build it, in this case. Sublime text, yeah, goes without saying. An editor, everybody chooses their own editor. And here it is, right? 14 seconds, and we're off. Or press escape to abort, or press R to reboot. Reboot. Let's make this bigger so it knows I've got a screen. Now I don't want to boot up again with the ArcoLinux ISO here. I'd like to boot up with the system. Welcome to ArcoLinux. And keep an eye on all these lines. If there's anything red, investigate. So this is LightDM. If you didn't know what the look was, that's it. And we've got here cinnamon, and cinnamon can be set in themes, for example, Adwaita, Adwaita, Adwaita. Ugh, right? So you go to a terminal and you say sudo pacman -syyU. Make sure you have the very last databases. This is pure Arch. Multilib is activated, so that means Wine and Steam, right? I think these two are Multilib. Lots of other packages, but basically the two major packages. But let's go for minus. I have Paru, right? Yay. Paru. Yes. So Paru. Let's go for papyrus icons. Papyrus. And then icon. Let's see what we get. There's Luna icon theme. Icon pack based on Marwaita and papyrus icons. Sure, I'm curious. I'll bite. So Luna icon theme. 1. Papyrus folders Nord. Themix full. What's that? Themix full. Don't know. 1. Suri plus cyberpunk elegant blah blah blah. 2. What else? Where is papyrus then? Not sure. 7. Off it goes. Build me everything. Yes. Failed to look up. So Luna icon theme is a no-go. These things are basically recipes, like you would cook something, and the recipe is gathered from the AOR, which is from users. This is not Arch. Users, you, me, users, who create the package build, put it online, so others can build it. But packages change, and sources change, and so on. Keys change, lots of things that can go wrong. So we need to update the package builds, the recipes, on the AOR. So that sometimes you have to wait for that. So it's interesting to create an account. So you can ask the maintainer on the AOR, could you please update the script, because this is the error I get, and could you help me? We'll see if we get some stuff in them. Sometimes you, well, certainly if this thing is open, you have to make sure he has the time to take a look at all the folders and add some stuff. But there's not much been added yet, so it's still building time. Debug. Is he gonna build debug as well? No idea what he's doing, but it's a lot, and I don't see anything. Control H. You go to the cache, you go to Paru. He's doing this. Blind text is here as well. Umux plugins. In the end, where will it go? In the user, user, share icons for one, and there is themes as well. Nothing yet. This was a wrong move. Wrong idea. Can we install something in the meantime? Papyrus, there he is. Papyrus. Icon theme. Can we do that? Yes, we can. So we've got that. I keep installing what I like, obviously. Normal. Sudo pacman -s the org GTK theme, and then you see things happen here, right? Things get added. Papyrus, all kind of choices, and if they are present, then you can select them. Not that one, Eric. This one. This one. So we've got everything we want. Of course, there's so much to do, and the right mouse click will change the desktop for us because they have a lot of stuff, a lot of desktops in here. There's even soup, like soup, and swoosh. So have fun, right? Because in the end, I try to teach you that anything is Arch. They're all Arch. They're all based on Arch. All the distributions that are available. It's all about making choices from beginning to the end. If you now use something else, but Area is now again up to date and everything is working just fine, as you see. I'll stop the video here. I'll check out later if you built something here to the right side. All right. Cheers.